the fuck I'm supposed to say? What the fuck I'm supposed to say? Hey. Another one.
I don't know if you could take it. No, you wanna see me naked, naked, naked. I wanna be a baby, baby, baby. Spinning in his red just like he came from Maytag. Rocket with it on the brown liquor. When I get like this, I can't be around you. I'm too little to dim down the notch, cause I can name some things that I...
So I'm just starting with freshly washed hair. I just used a Pantene shampoo and conditioner. So now I'm just adding in some of my dad's homemade shea butter, and then I'm sealing in the moisture with some olive oil. And this is just me going through it a little bit. I added more shea butter and olive oil. And then I've been doing like medium-sized sections of the hair, and it's really long, so you're gonna see me using my feet and my elbow and everything because it's 82 inches of hair, guys. But yeah, and then I'm just gonna do the feather method so that the ends aren't blunt and like it doesn't unravel or anything. So that's what I'm doing right here. And then what I do is I just wrap the hair around the base of my real hair, and then I start braiding it under as usual. I'll do about 5 underpasses. And then once my actual hair is back in the middle, I just take a little bit of hair from the other 2 sections to make a 3rd one. And then here I am using my foot again. Like, this stuff was crazy long and crazy tangly. I'm not gonna say this is easy because it wasn't, but you know, just work through it. And then I finally have my 3 sections, so then you can just go about braiding it as normal. And every so often as you're braiding it, just like slide your hand through the length of it so that it doesn't get tangled, because this hair is, as I keep saying, is very long, so it easily gets tangled. So this is just to help it be more manageable and, you know. And then I just started, you know, just putting the hair in my mouth like when I got closer to the end, because it's very hard to stretch out your hand to braid, and this just makes it so that when you're braiding your hair, the rest of it is still taut and your braids are still tight. So, yeah. And then also just cut away any of the flyaways once you finish. And then I also just started a pot of water to boil so that I could dip my ends in to seal when I am finished. And then I just moved on to doing my edges while I waited for the water to boil. I used the Gatsby glue and then just a regular toothbrush. You can also use Gorilla Snot or whichever edge control that you prefer. water is finally boiling, I just dipped my ends in so that they could finally be sealed. So now we finally reached the exciting part, which is when, you know, you spruce it up a bit with the yarn. And I just used some yarn that I got upstairs from my mom. I just used the red and the white. You can use as many colors as you want. So basically what I do excuse me, is I just cut the yarn in half as long as I want it to be. And then I just I fold it in half and then I tie the ends in a knot. And then towards the front of the braid, I just crisscross the strands, and I do that over and over until I reach the end of my braid, or however long you want the twisting pattern to be. Once you finally get to the end, you just tie it in a knot. I double tied it so that it would be extra secure. And then you just cut off the excess string with scissors. And so I'm just going to do a couple more of those following the same method, and then this is just me doing it in red.
Purchase your tracks.
And then once I get towards the end, I just separate the two strands again and then tie it in a knot in the back. And then of course cut off the extra ends. And then I'm just going to add in the red as well, and I'm just going to be doing the same thing over again. I think that this is just so cute. Like overall everything is just really cute, but I think that this strand, just like one different strand, it just adds to it. And then this is how it turned out, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Continue to like and subscribe, and I'll be back with more videos.